Okay, looks like we're good. Since I don't use that, I can bring this to full screen instead. Okay, are we going? Just say what's that? Okay, there we go. Now everything's running. Okay. Alt tab? No, that wasn't what I was looking for. Alt Z. There it is. There's just one little setting I want to put on this quick. Good enough. I'll find that later. Okay. It's been 11 months. No, wait. It's October. It's been 12 months. Okay, that's been a while. As soon as I can, I'm putting the classical music radio station on. I need some extra sound. Hopefully the audio sounds decent. Mainly because I've fought with this enough times that I'm not in the mood to fight with it again until someone can tell me whether or not it's dying. More than likely how I will be repeatedly during the opening credits. And we're going to watch this all the way through, just because it's been a while since I've heard it. Let me turn this up just a hair. Mike's in a new position. Hell, the whole desk is in a new position since a year ago. So the audio might sound a little different as a result, just because I'm very close to where I'll likely need a bass trap, so might be a little echoey. I'm planning to run this until like 4 o'clock with a small break partway through it, as I have a build I want to do at Red Rocket right away as part of the character build. It's about me to say that with all the technology we have, I still want a Pip-Boy. Like an actual working proper Pip-Boy. Still find it hilariously that canonically, if the United States had shared the microfusion cell technology, we could have ended the war before it happened. Because literally nuclear power was the linchpin that could have saved them all. Does she have the black patch that she normally has? Because there's a weird glitch that every single one of my playthroughs has had on her shoulder. Of just a missing texture, but it's pitch black. Oh, let's see. And this is where I reveal that I have a concerning number of mods installed, as in it's a pain to even have a chance at getting these things to come through. Oh, let's see. That's the one I want. Let's see. And style of that. Ah, yes, the Trevor Phillips haircut. Grom. Like I said, there's a lot of hair. And there's a concerning amount of hair. Best part is you never see any but a handful on my character. Creeper, dishonorable discharge, heavyweight, short crop, sunny. Yeah, we'll do. Might do urban ranger. Let's see. Actually, professors. That's. Add a little bit more to that widow's peak, and that's my current hair. Well, close enough to it. Yeah, we'll do dapper. Let's hit color. Let's go for the variable. Actually, color. What's the grain? No, not a fan of the grain. So we're going with a younger one. Neck type. Let's switch that over. Type smooth. And we'll leave the texture on the face. That's a scar there. I think I might try and magnify it. Let's change the nose. Type. Let's see. In all seriousness, some of these comments are just weird. Not a fan of the wide. Is everything smooth on the stream side? It looks like it's coming through smoother than I'd like. We'll do that one. Smooth that out just a little bit. And then S. Accept that. That's a bit better. Nose sculpt. Let's just. There we go. Let's do full ears type. We'll do average 2. There's my jaw. Eyes, let's see. see if I can do alert and... Yeah, let's do... We'll do that, and then I want to sculpt. Now that will rotate. That's better. Actually, let me sculpt. Let's just bring... There. We'll do that. Mouth is fine the way it is. Okay. Escape back. Let's do extras. And now comes the fun part of remembering where all it is. Damage. Alright, brow deep. Let's increase that marginally. Yeah, that's better. And lip gouges. Again, let's bring that up just a smidge from default. There we go. Yeah, I'm not doing the Joker here as much as I would love to. Cheek burn, 12 rounds. Yes, because I can make you a burn victim now. Oh, I just want to see, is there anything I like? Nope, okay. Except blemishes. Okay, I like that, but let's bring it down just a touch. Yeah, we'll remove those. Oh geez, those are way over on the edge. Those can stay. Some of this is Acme by the looks of it. Never been a fan of the pocked face. Sun scorch, let's remove that. Let's remove the redding from the nose. Let's remove some of the splotching. Oh, nope, get rid of that one. And that one. Grime. We can cancel that one. Face paint. We'll just make sure there's nothing active in these markings. Yeah, we'll get rid of those since that's just, I'm not a fan of the sunspot look. Except nope, nope, back. Yes. Don't need any of that. These are all tattoos, some more tattoos. Some general dirt and grime and a few extra scars. I don't think I'll be doing any of that. Nope. Nope. Okay, where is the beards in this mess? Well, let's grab the body real quick. We're gonna go with kind of a... Let's do right around... Yeah, that'll look good. We're gonna be leaving Nora alone since this will be... male character. Face. Where is the beard? They should tell you how long it's been since I played. In case you're wondering, 3 months. Let's see. Ah, there it is, facial hair. Let's see. What do I want in the facial hair? Let's just go to the bottom. No. This looks like someone I saw on a cargo ship disaster report. Honest Abe. No. No. Oh, Shenandoah, anyone? Mutton stash. Goatee. Bard. Humber. Ew. Looks like me when my facial hair first came in. Leprechaun. Oh! So the game does come with a neckbeard color. Or set. Yee. Ooh, Lone Wanderer ain't bad. Yeah. I'll do that one. Oh, we'll call that good. Now comes the wake up of about half a dozen of the mods I have installed currently. Cosworth just turboed himself. And time to feed my coffee addiction. Now I have a plan for the build in general. It's kind of along the line of a scrapper slash sapper kind of a build. So focused heavily around being a scrappy settlement builder, mostly focused on their own survival rather than the betterment of the Commonwealth. Well, get attending. Can I open this closet? Nope. Yep, and mostly filler. We had such a nice sedan. And then it just gets irradiated to hell. Oh, I just noticed they added in the fluorescent buzz to the kitchen. I swear I won't shoot him with the nearest gun. Good morning. So I still have the personal theory that by the time he is talking to us, he knows the bombs are currently inbound. As what's implied by the Sentinel site is that they knew that the bombs were known to be in the air about 15 minutes before the first impact. And there's a very good chance that Vault-Tec was given a priority and alert to it. It's lines like that. Hope you're not attached to that nose, because it'll be gone in a few centuries. Ah, yes, where you're going to try to kill me. Oh, you don't have to dance around the topic. Don't worry. It's just a light nuclear war. We'll be fine. Nothing says healthy like immense amounts of gamma and radiation. Okay. So, let's see. We're doing a sapper build. 3... Since this is survival, 3 is the bare minimum. I will go on endurance for endurance, just due to I don't want to risk any. I don't want to weaken my character too much. We'll do 7 in intelligence, 5 in charisma. That'll get me through most things that I'm gonna need. Let me think. Got 9 points. just think here. Let's toss... well... This is mainly for VATs, and I don't really use VATs as a personal preference, so we'll put 3 into strength. Let's see. Okay, good. It's coming through. So, let's see. No perception. Put 4 into there. We're going to be slightly stealthy, so we'll put the rest into agility. And there's my Chaos Maiden. Manifest. Mostly intelligence, a little bit of charisma. We'll pop luck down one. I'll add a luck back with the perk, with the skill book. We're going to toss that into endurance. I do not pre-plan anything I ever do. No. Because I'm going to have to file that triplicate in an hour, so I would rather not. What do you want, Codsworth? Just think, Codsworth, you'll never be this shiny again. Demon. That's all you are. You're a demon. We're just going to do one thing real quick. Settings. We're just going to turn that on because I just realized there's going to be a lot of blood and guts in the next few minutes. Back to this. There. Well, that confirms the audio is working. And back to him. Yes. Don't worry, it's just a minor nuclear war. It'll be over in about 3 hours. I mean, there'll be nothing left after those 3 hours, but it'll only last 3. Why is this drop-down tiling? Why does everyone put drop-down tiling where drop-down tiling does not belong? It's disgusting. It's lazy. Try and keep up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is why you do aerobics, people. Run for your life. Oh, that's where everyone always gets the weird colored tree mods from. Or where the mod assets came from. They're just reusing these ones. Yes, you are. I'm trying to follow you, but you run at about a half a mile an hour. Come on, my 250-pound ass can run faster than you. Run, run, run. I love watching this bounce off the ground. Oh, I just noticed you can barely see there. There's a little line right about in the center of the screen there. You can actually see the path that impactor took. I don't know if it came through on the stream due to downgrading, but there's just the faintest of faint lines that looks like a contrail that followed it down. Which would make sense because we see through other munition drops in game that they do leave behind a contrail. Which means that this thing, when it impacted, it looks like that one came from inland then. Because it came in at the wrong angle, which means that, oh god, that adds all sorts of connotations to the existence of Fallout. This vault's brand new. Why is it leaking water this much? Did you have to put it this deep into the water table? That's just asking for water to get everywhere. Don't worry, the panic attacks will subside in about 20 years. Nora, get going! Like, seriously, why is this whole... Did they cryogenically freeze this facility before they put us in? Also, why do I feel like you're one of the people who served the Overseer in the chaos that was to follow? Also, this is one of the smallest vault entrances in the series. Like, legitimately, this is the size of the old vaults from, like, New Vegas and 3 in terms of entries. And yet, if you look at every other vault in the games, they are so much bigger. Like, this opening section goes over to where that beam is. Or ventilation duct, one of the two. So that's a lot of reinforcement weld points. Don't worry, Nora. It's just a nuclear apocalypse. Also, this is one of the most detailed vaults that we have because of all the piping and the cooling. And the one thing that always bothered me the most about Vault 111 is this is probably the only one they didn't need to lie about the experiment for. Just stating, you will be all 30 seconds of it. It's weird that there's like an open stall there for another tube. But as I was saying, this was one of the few places where it would make sense for someone to... for people to want to volunteer for this vault. Like, if I knew nuclear war was going to happen, and they said in 25 years we'll unfreeze you, I would probably volunteer for this. Just because of the potential this has. If it doesn't succeed, well, I'm dead anyways. And I don't have to deal with trying to survive in a post-nuclear hellscape. If it succeeds, congratulations. I'm now still in more or less my physical prime. Mostly on age for 20-odd years. And that gives them time to have established a safe zone, security to have prepped the area, and we don't have to worry about heart attacks or anything of the like, risking as many potential people. Like the amount of... Because think about it, in the post-nuclear war, you're going to need a lot of ex-military who are survival trained. You're going to need a lot of engineers. You're going to need a lot of scientists. I mean, doctors are the one single most important job in the series. And as a result, if this is one of our single most important how do I want to phrase this? It's one of our most important jobs now, and one of our more unappreciated ones, if we're being entirely honest. Just look at what's happening in America right now. Sorry, I had to do that. But in a wasteland where medical knowledge, think of how many centuries of medical knowledge was annihilated in hours. Remember, it said that the Great War lasted about 3 hours. By then, any nukes that were launched impacted by then. So it's just a matter of time. As you can probably see, I have a few mods on. You can see them in the background. And to think, everything that happened could have been prevented by simply waking all three of us up and leaving with us. It's one of those moments where it really shows how stupid the Institute is and how much they don't seem to care about logic. Logically, you'd bring the parents as well, because they're going to be mostly unaffected by the radiation. And it always bothered me, they also killed everyone but us three. There's only one infant in here, yes. But there's an entire stock of mostly unirradiated humans. Why would you kill that stockpile? I've also noticed one of my texture mods changed this handle to yellow, and I'm not entirely sure why. Thank you for that, and close. I can't remember if I have one of the mods that allows me to resurrect her later. I might. Oh, well, time to follow through on my normal operations. If it isn't nailed down, I'm taking it. Do I have the... I think I might have the retexture mod on, too. It looks like it. Mallet, you, and you. Okay. I don't know why I checked that toolbox. It never has anything in it. Man, that's a giant roach. I thought we were in Boston, not New York. Come on. Healing, Wonder Glue. I don't think I got a bobby pin out of this, unless my spamming hit one. Go figure. Okay. I'm sure this is safe. Where's the light coming from? Yeah, the high pressure lines are failing due to corrosion by the looks of it. Lunch! Very aggressive lunch. And it's a light snack. Let's gotta get past the texture. It's a little, slurpy. You know, I'll have to do a stream where I just play the holotape games. I have never actually played them. Just never had a desire to. Okay, we are going to fill these up because purified water can be a little hard to get to right away. So I want to have a small stockpile prepared. Now I gotta be paying attention because I've got some... I've got like, what is it, Cortex... I heard you. There you are. Collectibles, so pretty much every location in the game has... Oh, right, I have that mod too. For when the first padlock wasn't enough, let's put a second padlock down and hope for the best. Let's see. So nothing in here. But what it is it's a set of board games and trading cards and magazines that are scattered across the Commonwealth. Some are on bosses, some are just around. Yeah, no. Worst part is I've been playing so much Satisfactory that this feels just the movement feels really, really clunky now. Long dead. Fill that, and then we're just going to drink the pain away. Because as we all know, drinking copious amounts of water when you're possibly dehydrated after centuries of being frozen solid is the healthiest thing to do. And I choked on the last of it by that son. Yep. Munitions, more munitions. I never come back for this. I just never feel the need for it. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the new magazines right here. So now I have a bonus in persuasion. There are mods that make it so that it's easier to track all of these. I can't remember the name of it. It's an iBot one. More munitions, Stimpaks, antibiotics. I'm getting stuff I need, but oh, and here's a Western card. Okay, so there's Western, there's sci-fi, and there's pinups, and then there's the magazines, which is a set of them with unique perks and abilities. Oh, thank God, I've got a single bobby pin. It's better than what I had, which was none. I forgot I have to turn this on. Did I take your glasses already? I think I did. Okay. Yeah, na. 106 rounds. Bop. Bop. There's another one I can never come and get some. That's up. In case you can't tell, I am terrible at first-person shooters. It's actually kind of pathetic. It's kind of sad, if I'm being entirely honest. I used to be really good at them, and now I struggle to hit anything. So I tend to play snipers and shotgunners. Because, man, a good shotgun is fun. See, I think I have this set up. There should be 2 more in here. Utility jumpsuit, dead body, more jumpsuits. Yeah, more ammo. Because you can never have enough ammunition. I just heard the other one pop up. Let me go get it. Oh, what else do we have? I saw an activation over here somewhere. Was that just the body again? Oh, nope, there it is. Rad roach, radiation scanner, random loot. One more dead body for good measure. It's like, good to know even in an alternate universe, you get splash screens. It took damage to the arm. Peril. Well, we're gonna put that on because that has better bonuses. I didn't. I missed his. Oh, we are back. I managed to replicate the New Vegas blue, which is my favorite color on these. Should be a pair of glasses around here somewhere. They're supposed to be. Where are they? I like the bonuses. Oh, well, there's some in Sanctuary too, I'm sure. Now, if I'm really lucky, I'll get the military uniform, which is one of the ones I really want. I don't remember there being anything in there. Now, this is one of those weird moments where they put a lot of attention to detail into the animation, and I don't mean this part, not the activation. I hate the activation. Yeah, give me a moment. That's fine. Effect only NPC. But if we watch this, it's just the incredible attention detail. Because we have... Ignore... I don't know what that's doing, but as it slides in, it locks. I wish there was more to the track up there. So then you have the giant lug slide. So those lugs lock the pistons in place, and then that's the piston rotate. But as it opens, watch, you can see the vault depressurizing. They weren't lying about the fact that the vault was going to be pressurized. Because it is legitimately a pressure. It was legitimately pressurized. Over time. But no, up here, this is where it's kind of lazy. They didn't bother putting much in there. Huh. That's what the application looked like. I've never actually bothered to look at that in detail, but that's the old application. Need some rust? Is this place still dripping in here? Like, I'm seriously fairly certain they put this thing so deep they put it under the main water table. I had a building on the college campus I went to that had that same issue. They built it pretty much against the water table. The basement was like level 7. And the whole building was underground. There was only one level, air quotes around that was above ground. And that was only an elevator entrance. And then the top of the cranes section that handled the materials lab down below. But it went 7 down, and I saw some engineering diagrams of the time. Part of it is legitimately only about 10 I think the narrowest part, it's only like 6 feet from the water table. If we have a particularly deep wellspring moment, or however you want to phrase that, that building is going underwater entirely. Or the entire bottom floor is getting flooded. We had another building that flat out flooded. That one only went 5 floors down, if memory serves. It used to be the bookstore. It had a horrific humidity issue. It's kind of actually funny about that, as it was. Layers, yes. Like I said, I have a lot of mods. Hopefully I don't have the broken variant set up. As you can probably see, I have a lot of Creation Club things. I'm not a huge fan of the Creation Club, but, well, they did, some of the mods are nice, but I've pretty much gotten all but a handful of them on either a sale or for free when they were on giveaways. As for the most part, I don't want to spend more money on this than I absolutely have to. Okay, I am so used to playing Satisfactory. I'm trying to slide, even though that's not a thing in this game. Oop. Yoink. So here's a sci-fi one. And these are all like classic sci-fi and pin-ups into it, and Western stuff too. Again, I'm trying to slide. I keep hitting C to slide. In case you're wondering, I spent an entire month doing nothing but playing Satisfactory. This is where the whole birds aren't real thing comes into play, because those are actually not real birds. And I don't mean that in some weird metaphysical shit. I mean, those are literally built by the Institute to spy on people. Again, you get the impression there are a lot of things that are starting up right now. You. More munition. One small switchblade. I almost put the select battle song on this, but I decided against it. Bodies. Oh, it looks like the postman survived. Find the cache of vault suits. That'll be in the Vault Tech headquarters. And unlocks a whole bunch of customization to vault suits. It's been a while since I've done Shrouded Manor. New Cafe Hola. Oh, the paper mirror is one of the weirdest quest beds for the anti-material rifle. This is one I usually go for pretty early on if I can help it. I love the apartment. There we go. Now I've got some bobby pins. Same with the Slocum's Joe, but I just love building diners. I just graduated a few months ago for architecture. I'm fairly certain those are dead Codsworth. Only good to know you're still running. The irony in that statement that we get is that then you go to 76 and everyone was dead. Dead. Very, very dead. This dire mood. He's been kidnapped and... Codsworth, I'm kind of curious why you didn't set up shop above the vault itself. Oh please, I'm already a frozen dinner. I mean, how are you shocked? Look at the buildings around you. Hell, look at Codsworth. I think that's like the only one you're guaranteed to ever pass. You will always pass that skill check, or that speech check. Hopefully the creaking of my chair isn't coming through too much. I need to replace this piece of... No. Piece of pig manure. These are the... IKEA is good for some things, but office chairs, not so much, since I've got a huge crack holding... Crack. With a lot of effort, and then you seal it, Codsworth. Did you not go to Concord to seal it? Oh, I can't wait to get a new set of headphones for this stuff. Oh, don't worry. Again, it was just a little nuclear holocaust. It's fine. There's the other one. Some bubble gum. Don't mind me, I'm just looting the neighbors. They won't mind, they're a pack of ghouls out wandering the Commonwealth. Damn it, missed. Calm down, Cosworth. I have at least 3 more cockroaches to kill before this place is actually dead. Oh, while you do that, I'm going to loot the home front. Okay, I have 3 bobbies. So hopefully I can find a few more. Some shells. So we're gonna grab that because I might. Because, like I said, I kind of want to play a scrappier feel. And honestly, I've always been a fan of the pipe pistol. I get why some people don't like it. But I've always kind of liked it because it seems like something someone would actually build. Let's see. You know if there seems to be a pattern to how I'm doing this is because I do have a loot cycle for Sanctuary. I say that knowing that I'm probably going to remove like a good 2/3 of everything that's in the basement or in this place and move it to Red Rocket. I'm not a huge fan of Sanctuary as a whole, as a building location. In kind of the same way I'm not a huge fan of Starlight Drive-In. It's just, it's too big, it's too open. Ah, yes. Let's get some music. As you can also see, I have a lot of music mods. Now, where is Classic Radio? Gold, that. Can unlock that. Here, I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit in the settings. Radio, here we go. I usually listen to, was it the West Vault Radio one, which if you haven't listened to, you can listen to it. It's a podcast. Hilarious. There we go. So this is one of the first mods we're going to have access to. It's called the Zap Gun. It's meant to be like a really scrappy... Cool, I had a sound effect. It's meant to be an extremely scrappy pistol. Or laser pistol. Like, if you look at this, it is pulled together from scrap parts. And give me a moment. Now, I do have survival options, and I believe survival settings on. Just, I don't like... Sorry about that. I'm not a huge fan of the no fast travel. I'm just not a huge fan of it. it's all well and good when I'm doing stuff around the same area, and I do avoid fast traveling when I can, but if I'm planning to go down to Jamaica Plains and I'm up in Sanctuary and I have nothing to do in between, I'm not hoofing it all the way down to Jamaica Plain when I'm after something very specific. Let's see, that stage set, right? Yep. Damage when over encumbered. Turn that off. I don't mind the carry weight reduction, hunger. Smaller numbers, slower. We're actually gonna drop. I didn't even know this was a thing. We're gonna drop that down by 2 ticks. We'll leave that on. Yep, we'll leave the rest of those on, and we'll do this down 2 ticks on those. Mainly because, again, it's one of those little things where it's like, it comes a little too fast. Rate at which you get sleepy, so let's just do it 2 this way. Again, I don't mind these being on, because I get it, you know, but the rates were always really bad, so the fact that I can now adjust them, so one decent sized meal a day, and I used to work in landscaping, was enough to get me through the entire day with 2 smaller snacks. So that would be like eating, oh, I don't know, a rad stag steak and then eating 2 cans of potato crisps. Same entire premise. Those can stay on. I might turn this one off in time. Incoming damage. This is more, for me personally, I prefer it to be balanced. I prefer the same amount of damage coming into me is the same as what I'm putting out. So, okay, that's stuff I don't care about. I don't care about that. And this one, I do want the autosaves on. Time save as autosave every 10 minutes. There we go. The reason I want that one on is I have the hunting revolver mod on, and the last 3 months ago when I was last playing this, I had amazing luck. I managed to get a hunting revolver. I think it was like the never ending mod or legendary, so I never had to reload the thing. So it could just deal. It was either that or it was the unrelenting. It was one of those two. So it had huge potential as a weapon, or as a weapon. And I died 30 seconds later to a landmine. Didn't get a chance to save. Lost it because I hadn't saved in so long. I turned the over encumbered off just because I'm always over encumbered early on before I get some stuff set up. Like, actually, apparel. There we go. There we go. See, I like the backpack. In all seriousness, if you ever get the chance and you like this game, get the modular backpack. It's one of the only good things on the Creation Club that I would, without a doubt, without hesitation, recommend to players of all levels. It's really well done. It feels really good. It's very customizable with just enough that it doesn't feel like you're overburdened with customization. Okay. Yep, I landed in the car. I can't wait to test this out. I just downloaded this the other day. It's a relatively newer mod for me just because, like I said, it's been months and I don't check the Nexus when I'm not playing. For the moment, that will do. Oh, right. Let's get in here. Now, we will see if I can remember. If you were wondering about that, check, I used to have a holotape journal mod on. Clearly, I don't anymore. Loungewear. Toy car, thank you. Oh, we'll put that in Well, we'll scrap this place. Does this thing actually affect the wall? Oh, that's cool. You can actually see how it's reacting. Let me see. Weapons, bayoneted, zap, pistol, inspect. So when you look at this, it's pure scrap parts. There's nothing orderly about it. It's like this looks like some form of fusion core. We've got a bolt action. We've got a bolt as a trigger. The bayonet's a combat knife without the handle. I recognize what this might be from. We've got the barrel, which seems to just be a welded one. The bayonet attachment. Oh, I just noticed it has 2 nails. That nail looks like it was bent by the round coming in. Like, you've got a cock system built into that. The way that the fusion cell the microfusion cell just hangs off. You've got exposed circuitry there. It's just an awesome little energy to weapon. Sugar bombs. I'm surprised this has actually lasted this long. Oh, the HVAC was out. No fun. Bobby pin. Like I said, I'm hoping for a military fatigues, as the military fatigues will give me a lot of what I want. I wish I didn't have so little ammo for this. I would give it a few test shots. So I've already looted that. The military fatigues are just really good in survival mode for the early game. But I want to be able to compare it against... Ooh, sorry, what I already have. Again, we're talking about a base game item versus... Ooh, I like the reload. Just that quick, hard snapback nuke cherry. Yes, I also have a mod that handles that kind of stuff too. Like I said, I have mods for stuff I don't even remember installing because they are really old holdovers. Well, at least I made a profit. Nothing in that dresser. I don't think there's anything in this room. On to the next. I believe there is... Ooh, let's see the reload. Okay, they accelerated a few existing reload animations for that. Like that is really, really snappy. Let's see. Scale, we'll ignore that for now. I'll ignore that for now too, just because I don't need another one. I've already got enough of them. Yoink. Yoink. So I'll probably want... So I'm going to be doing a lot of building this episode. I realize we're already an hour in. I haven't even left... Yes! I was hoping to find one of these instead of having to make one. Let's get this hack. Again, I love some of these... Some of these items have permanent homes in my load order. I refuse to get rid of them. Just because they're consistently high quality. They're really good early game. They're really good late game. Never really matters. There's always an opportunity for it. Looks like I've only got 4 options left, so it's gonna be... Had to be one of them. I just wanted the experienced plunger. Don't care about that. I'll take another nuke cherry, some medics. Cause you gotta get my fix. What do we got? Anything good in here? We do not have anything else I care about. Yeah, here, actually, let me show... So, I can't... I think this is a cross weapon. I might be wrong on that. It's been a while. But, super nice. This actually has an integrated silencer barrel version of it back at over in Fort Strong, which feels exactly like the 22 pistol from the Silence 22 from New Vegas. Which, as bad as that one was, I love that pistol so much, because the funny thing is stuff like this, I don't care that it's not the most powerful weapon in the game. It's one of the most consistent. I have no delays in firing it. It's just ready. The moment I need it, it's there. Oh, I haven't activated the workshop here yet. That's what I love about all the locked stuff in this area. Because if you don't have the keys for it, you literally just go into workshop mode. And you can just scrap the problem. So no military fatigues, which is unfortunate. That does make my life a little bit harder. But for now, the Vault Tech fatigues will do the job. Yeah, okay. There's always frag grenades in here, which is a good way to get explosives early game. Well, I refuse to use Molotov cocktails in survival. Just full stop, refuse to use them. I have died more often to my own Molotov cocktails than I have anything else in this game. No. It's a very unfortunate side effect. I might build my Under the Bridge home again. It's one of my favorite little things to build. But no, I refuse to use them. I've had them detonated against me way too often. It's any good. Uh, 510, 5.7. It's not. Oh no, it's got. This has ballistic and energy, but no radiation. This has some radiation, but this has no other bonuses, so we'll leave that. Take the tire iron, take that, because that's some early game food. I'm thinking about putting a mod on that brings the Fallout 76, yes, sniper rifle, puts the Fallout 76 mutations into this game. Just because I love some of I'm very critical about the series, but I find that there are very good opportunities in all the Fallout games. This game's had its issues, New Vegas had its issues, everything has its own issues. I'm claiming the German Shepherd. All of them have had their issues, but all of them have had their upsides. The mutation system, the perk card system, I loved in 76. They're a great way, and part of what made the mutation system so cool was it had downsides. Each one affected you. You didn't get away scot-free. So if you took some of them, you got downsides. They weren't purely beneficial. So here we are, the target of my project for the day. You can build a cool little player home in here. I fully intend to. I'm just waiting for the mole rats to pop up, so I need to wander for a bit. Okay, let me just do... I can never... They seem to trigger at random. Huh. That's the funny thing is mechanics in the future would be, or in this universe, would have been nuclear physicists. Essentially. Up there we go. Now they're up. I just heard one get up. Ow. Remember how I mentioned consistent? Fuck off. Okay. Consistent, but this would be an example of I can't hit the broadside of a barn from within the barn on a good day. And some purified water. The beauty is that at least this gives me a lot of meat. Where were you? Ah, here you are. This gives me a lot of early game food. Looks like all of them. Here we go. Upgrade. We'll do 12. Since I never build too big here. Now we can do this. Let's scrap them. Anything I didn't grab will be deleted this way. There's a pop-up hole there. This just makes it easier on me to get started. And there's you. Let's see. How are we doing on wood floors? Wait, I need stairs first. Ooh, I only have enough for one set of stairs. Then turn the snapping off. So this is where we're building. This was inspired by a post on the Fallout Settlement subreddit about a month ago that I've only saw past 2 days. But I fell in love with the idea immediately. They used a much bigger billboard. I think they've either found one or built one that was more to their liking. I'll probably need to kill those before I'm done. But I loved it just because the idea is so clean. You can tuck them in. I did a test build yesterday before I did this stream. I just wanted to make sure it was possible. That was a... Okay, who makes a sniper rifle and doesn't bother to put a proper non-iron sight on it? Like, seriously. It knows where I am, but it can't get to me, so it's avoiding me. I'm gonna have to put a sight on that. We'll just stay down here for now. Floor paneling. There we go. Besides, I do have dog meat with me, which means that if it does come back right away, it'll probably go after him first. I'm not guaranteed, but it is a possibility. No, looks like it might have also died. Oh well. That's a later me problem, as in when it eventually comes back to haunt later me. We'll do this one here. Now I gotta be careful with how I do this because I don't want it clipping out if I can help it. So layering boards like so. Do I got one with torn edges? Ooh, here we go. Cause I don't think I can. Okay, let me do something real quick. Because if I can actually get out over here, I will, but I don't think I can because of that second. Yep, it's back. I just heard it come in. Where are you? Okay, I lied. I do use VATs for stuff like that. I thought you were a wild hog for a second. Let me go harvest real quick. But no, my goal is I'll add a little platform around it. Not that big. Definitely not that big. We'll use a smaller, probably integrated slightly backwards. Railing all the way around it like it's a maintenance platform for it. So that I can have my nice little home up here. And yes, this is my player home. I have all of the gas station to build in, but I'm building this tiny little thing. Ooh, yeah, this is what I wanted. So can I... Ooh, I cannot. I cannot walk all the way through. Did I just hear the storm I think I just heard? Give me a second. Yep, a rad storm. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna... This early into the game, and I'm already getting a rad storm. God, that sucks. And I'm out of wood. You're explosive, so I'm not leaving you up. I've played this game enough, I can hear the rad storm coming. I can hear like the very initial wow in the background, in the far distance. Also, I read a post the other day on YouTube that was discussing, and in the comments there was an argument going on about how the East Coast is stagnated. In the case of the Commonwealth, imagine what we are looking at right now, imagine what this would do to the ability to rebuild. Radioactive superstorms covering the skies in radioactive lightning. You aren't walking through that. I mean, imagine how many deaths this probably causes on a daily basis. Just due to pushing the people that are already that one step away from being dead from radiation poisoning. How many people are dead because of this every day? Or every time this happens? Like, yeah, I'm only taking less than one rad, but if I stay out through this whole storm, I've taken a huge amount of damage. Also, I love this feature so much. I will wind up fortifying this like I normally do. I always wind up fortifying this wall here, so I'll just cover the garage door and all like the junk that's around, the big tires and all that. We'll cover that, and then I'll shove usually the milk vending machine into this door, so people can't come in and out of it. And then the wall will, then the settlement wall starts at this at this brick facade here. I think that's an explosive coupe, isn't it? See, I hate how all the vehicles here were explosive. I wish they had made a couple of them non-explosive. I'm gonna get rid of that stand of trees. Get rid of the broken picnic table. I do try not to scrap everything if I can help it. Like, that will stay, but if it's a non-permanent object, or I can scrap like part of it, because I like the idea that, like, here, I'll get rid of that one, but I'll leave the big cluster. Looks like the storms. Yeah, storms wandered off. But no, little storms like that would be cataclysmic to the long-term survival up here in the Commonwealth. Again, other areas, from what we've seen, and I get it, some of it's gameplay related, but other regions of the country wouldn't be experiencing those on a daily basis. Not what I wanted. So if you're not dealing with that regularly, it makes your life so much safer. Yep, didn't angle it right. I'm trying to avoid clipping. And I have, if you notice, I'm really trying to get that in there. It's because I have an idea. There we go. Of course, I don't have what I need. What in the goddamn heinous thing am I looking at? Because what I want to do is I want to put I want to see if I can get a toilet in there. Because this is one of those where it's like, even if it's not a clean one, but like a busted up, broken one, it's just somewhere where you would logically send it straight down. And since it's on a slope, tossing a shot of water down that would pour it all right out of the... would pour it all right out of the entire area, so you wouldn't have to smell it all that often. Let's see. Yeah, you're starting to get an idea of the chaos of what I have in here. Scavenger furniture, sleeping bed. I can't, I'm just trying to remember if I have any really, like, small, nice ones. I need concrete for this, so I might have to go start bringing some supplies over from the other from Sanctuary already. No, that one's not gonna fit. Let me see. This one might actually fit. I'm kind of curious. If this would fit, this would be kind of cool, because then it's like you built up a frame and I can hang a bunch of stuff off the frame, but I don't think it's gonna fit. No, it won't fit. Okay. I avoid trying it. I love the Curo tab items, but I don't know what it is about their menu, but it is horrifically glitchy. Oh, I wish this was a character bed, because that would be perfect back here. Let the lag take you. Feel it. Embrace it. It's your friend, not your enemy. Ooh, actually, could I do... I just had the thought of I could do, like, the scrappy shack lift and have it carry me instead of a staircase. And definitely not going to use the power lift because it wouldn't match, but like a scrappy one. Because then it would make sense of how it's so secure. You can't really climb up it easily because you have that big overhang. Give me a second. Okay, that feels better now. Let's get a roof on this thing before I get any further. Turn the light on. The other beauty of using the New Vegas blue, as I like to call it, for everything is it's one of the more vibrant colors of light. Yes, I have an Enclave mod on, by the way. Love the style of the faction, hate the faction. So I always try and keep them somewhat aligned to what's theoretically supporting them. And then you have this one, which will go right there. I have a particularly long one. So I would love to have, yeah, like that. You could logically. I'm also trying to make this feel really, really stealthy. Like, you know, someone built this up and is doing their best not to be noticed, while at the same time making it clear that there's something up here. Interesting. Let me do something real quick. So there's my edge. I'm into the wall, isn't it? Wall flam. I also apologize for the clacking of my keyboard. I do run clicky blues, and I do not apologize for that. Okay, we'll do that, and then... what was it? Nautical vehicle... Ooh, corrugated walls. Do I have a small one of those? Huh, these are reskins. Cool. This says tall. Ooh, nice. Last time I did a bit more patchworky stuff, but this is even better. I need a gap filler. Like I said, I'm trying to make this feel as bunker-like as I can. So, you know, thick wood looking setup. Hole in the ground for shitting. Pardon my language. Oh. Ah. Oh, I forgot how clunky this game can feel. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that this game is not the most smooth feeling game in the world. Okay, that will do the gray. I just like the look of when I cover this, the big link of cloth hanging down. Again, serves no purpose whatsoever, but I love the look of it. This is some very epic build music. Miscellaneous ceiling boards. There we go. That's got me a nice patch. Like I said, I'm also trying to make it feel like this is mostly sealed. For some reason this vaguely reminds me of Star Wars. This song. You there. And perfect, you've got some texture on the bottom too. And no clipping. Perfect. How's the inside look? Any clipping? Nope, and only one tiny hole. Perfect. And since I already got that, a little clipping hole is nothing. Okay, so I know what bed I need. It's the single military cot. I can surface snap this. How far back do I need to pull to be able to fit back here? Okay. Oh, where would that be? Decorations. Not signs. Not flag. Not there. Miscellaneous bathroom. I have got so many mods. The issue I have is I have so many mods. I know I have mods for stuff and can't remember where they are. Okay, let me go find some ceramic. Oh, that's steel and rubber. I do try and leave the gas pumps in place. I realize there's no ceramic in that. I also don't want to go deal with Garvey yet. I don't have any ceramic. It's probably some in the sanctuary. Boink. Okay, but if I put it here, I can still fit back here. Which is honestly the big concern I have, is I want to be able to fit back, lag, here. Because again, I want to put a toilet like right here, and I'll put a little curtain and all that good stuff. There's your vent hole for it. Oof. The lag you're seeing on your end is from my computer. It's actually the game is freaking out. Okay, a little too close. A bit further. Yeah, that was legitimately like the first spot it could do it. Okay, you know what? Screw it, we're not going to do it. I don't have the ceramic. The lag is getting worse. I think it's mainly because I got stuff like this overlapping more than it really should. And so you're getting a lot of Z fighting that I can't see. It could also be that with the stream going, this is starting to eat too much into my RAM. I really do need to get more RAM, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, wasn't thematic and practical. Creative clutter, there it is. Furniture. You can't see it, but I'm doing the come on hand sign right now. Faster, faster, faster. Ah, yes, this is what I need. Other than there. See, it's little touches like this too that really make it feel alive. Pipe shelf. Table. If you're wondering what I'm looking for, this, I believe it's this one, comes with a bunch of little and of a bunch of little crafting. They're all mini, and I would love to be able to build them, but I've gotta. Let's see. I wish this wasn't as big, because it takes up way too much space as is, but it's at the same time on my hanging teacup light. Can I get you in there and not have you clip through? Ugh. Oh yeah, that. See, this is what I do need to move the cloth roof in just us. Rotate just. The more clipping you have, the glitchier it gets. Like, that clips out the end, so I don't mind. I might find something else to replace it, though. I can't see the other side, so we're going to assume the other side's fine. Yeah, here, just in case you needed that from Nuka World. Or maybe this from Mass Fusion. Oh, come on. That would have been an awesome door to have. I really don't understand. In all seriousness, I don't understand why Kiro Tab has some of this stuff. Ooh, one of those had a missing texture. Yeah, these have missing textures in the glass. You know, for when you need a gigantic door. Ooh, vandalized. That's what I want to see. I think that's going to open in, isn't it? Yep. Because I'm going to graffiti the... Oh, for the time being, we're going to leave that open. Actually, for the time being, we're going to put it on the shrub next to us so I don't have to move it. So for now, you go there. So I don't have to dodge you. Yeah, well, you know, it's not big enough as it is. Rebar column, anyone? Junk walls. Here we go. Like I said, I'm just randomly moving through this. Some of this will be decorated in time, or with everything else. So that's what I'm talking about with that, is like wooden gangplank. That's kind of scrappy and kind of not. Oh, there it is, right there. There's a good chance I'm using that. That was almost exactly like what I was looking for. Oh, this is kind of a cool one too. I just why? Yeah, you know, kids trying to rebuild Nuka World yourself. Truck ramp. Like, I don't want a shack bridge, although this one's made out of metal. Ooh, here we go. We got some metal gangplanks. That's what I was looking for. But character's getting sleepy, so we'll wait a little bit via the bed. Oh yeah, it's now harder to see than it was. So would this fit all the way on this side alone? Stop lagging on me. But no, this is kind of what I was hoping for when I was looking for... And we can do, like... that. Let's just see if there's anything else good. High-tech panels. Ooh. The Hero tab is awesome because they have just a bunch of this nice little just junk debris. Like this, if I didn't want the game playing somewhere, this is part of a bent garage, but I can easily set it like here as part of it. But the big issue is there's so much per category that it lags the game as it's trying to run it. I think I prefer this one for this side. Ah! Oh, God, the lag! Ah! Where am I? God, what the? Ugh. Let me get out of the Hero tab. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, it's the build menu is what's lagging it. Okay. But this is a good opportunity. Yeah, see, if you look, the way I have this set up is it's almost invisible. Like I said, I might patch that with something else instead. But yeah, the more of these menus I have open, the laggier it gets. Let me set up another... Get up onto the shrub wall. Ah! Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll replace this. So we're gonna replace this. Actually, because that's the same thickness. And there. I don't have a better option, do I? No, okay. There, that looks a lot better for what I wanted. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Nope, not surface snap, object snap. No, they don't have a snap on them. No, I like that. That's a really nice looking... Now the question will be if I do... They're in the metal is what I want. Prefab, stairs, support, railings. Now if I do something like this... Can I still get around it? So, yes, let me feed... Ah! If you can't tell, I don't play in third person pretty much ever. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. And I can always expand it a little bit with some floorboards. I'm going to take a short break from that. Oh, right, the armorsmith workbench is around the corner. It's around the back for some bizarre reason. Oh yeah, so one of the mods I have does this to the weave system, which I'm not a fan of. And this is... So this particular outfit is from the Vault suit. Creation club thing. That allows you to just customize the ever-living bejesus out of it. I have no armor, and I just realized that, which is why I was checking to see if I had picked some up. And I hadn't put it on, but I don't have any. Turn that snapping off. Okay, good. That is rebar through there. A coworker who would only listen to classic music and was very pretentious about it. What was that? Nope, not power lift, shack lift, copper. There should be some copper around here. Right over here. Now let's see, can I remember how this works? The answer is almost certainly not. And it doesn't look like it works the way I want it to, and I definitely don't want these because they're too big. Damn, I forgot. Okay, so I will have to have a staircase. Well, if I gotta have a staircase, we're gonna hide it against a shrub. Oh yeah, so I've got full line of sight all the way around. What's the neighbor doing? I'm just thinking how I want to decorate this. Ah, flag. Stop it. Oh, do I want thematic, practical, or do I want to create clutter? Let's do some creative clutter. Oh, no, wait, actually, because I'm doing a scavenger style build, to horrifically over. Also want to note, I can't listen to the song without thinking of Bugs Bunny. Just full stop. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. You can have a huge counter. Concrete again. I figure I'm always out of concrete. Containers. Not you. Shelves. Here we go. I realized this yesterday. It's like, I forgot about this, but I could cram this in between the pillars and turn this into a little storage cubby. So that at the very least there was some that this was being used. For something visually. Because now you look at it, it's like, ah yes, there's some shelves there. So I want it to be kind of hidden, but at the same time I want it to be kind of obvious. So like, if you look at it, you're already, from a lot of angles, it's not there. And do I got a van? This, or do I have to go to another one? Perfect, that's all I wanted. I wanted something to kind of block this entrance, like someone had parked here. Maybe it was the crew that was working on this, and that makes it so that you can't come up through this hole to the settlement. This is just one of the things I like to do. Is this always is either a guard post, tongue work. Thank you. Dog meat's house, which I'll build sooner rather than later. Might wind up down here. Like, I'm gonna build up a small little shelter down here too, since this is gonna be my main operations center. And then I might build a few more billboards and a few of the other settlements for other billboard huts. Oh, sorry, stretching again. Oh. Because for me, let's see if I can do some weapons upgrades. Well, I think how I want to finish decorating it. Some food, a can. You, me, plan, and a can. I used to have a recipe book called A Man can in a plan. It was the greatest thing I ever saw. It was all canned food recipes. This is what I'm talking about. The capacitor can't... I love this. If you're looking at, like, oh, these are the super... This is one of the super nice ones. But it's a mix of science and gun nut. So some of this requires gun nuts. Like a Robco power capacitor. A Mr. Handy thruster. A Protectron arm crystal. These are all just energy focusing things. A Mr. Gutsy thruster. Like, these things are being ripped. A Corvega engine thruster. These things are being ripped. The idea is that you're ripping this stuff off of scrap part, like wooden insulation. Oh, sorry about that. But then you look at this, it's like improved capacity stock, so it actually has like extra ammo through the stock. It's like, this is all energy, so if you wire up a capacitor to it, and it has it for both a pistol and a stock. Like, right now it's a pistol. If I want a rifle, I could add it. Short magazine, improved magazine, so these are mostly the same. And then you can just strap a fusion core to it in case that wasn't good enough. Glow sights. Do I have reflex sights? No, I do not. And then you've got a beam focuser and splitter. Let me scrap one of these. And let me scrap one of these. And let me scrap this. I don't do melee in Bethesda games. I've never been a fan of them. Short bolt action rifle and a pipe pistol. Let's see, standard sights. Let's put a short scope on that. That'll give me my range. Let's do... The other thing I like about the pipe pistol is you can fully mod it from level 1. Or from only 2 levels of gun nut. You don't have to go ham to unlock everything. Like, if I had the adhesive, I could get it almost... And if I take gun nut, I can get it all the way up to doing 63 damage per shot, which I might actually do right now. 'Cause I think, yeah, I have 2 level ups. So let's take gun nut rank 1. And... Ooh, I need 1 more in charisma to get local leader. That's unfortunate. Oh well. This way, when I level up next, I can get local leader. Or, well, yeah, I can get local leader. So once and then by the time I'm 14, I can get 2, and I need 2 of them to... But that, and now I just need to go and get some adhesive from Sanctuary. And I'll be able to... Let's run over to Sanctuary. Yeah, I like how that's turning out. A little bit more building up. Another gangplank off the other side. So I got the zap gun. I know how to get the... I have two gun mods I just added yesterday that I know I want to play around with. And I know where to go and get both of them. Because it doesn't unlock the ability to produce them until after you've discovered the original. And they are both select, is the group naming. So it's the select submachine gun and the select marksman rifle, if memory serves. They both look to be incredibly well made. Oh, this thing rocks 308? Ooh. It'll be a while before I can use that effectively. Let me see. Standard, harden, let's... so this is a nice one because... And then this is the Ruger Mark V pistol. It has some cool aspects beyond the one I mentioned. So you've got a couple different barrel types. And some of these barrels do have additional effects. Like, these ones don't have barrel attachments. Then you get down to here, And the mill barrels at the bottom allow you to do stuff or add that. But if you look at the civilian ones, you have the classic, which doesn't have many bonuses. Competition. Now even robots and mechanical enemies take more damage from your gun. Hunter, now it's animals and bugs. Target, ghouls and super mutants. So, honestly, most of the time, target is probably going to be your preferred one until you get in here where you can do enables lower rail and lower rail attachments. It's lightweight and all that good stuff. You can completely alter its color, which is a huge thing. And they've got some fun ones like red anodized, yellow checker. There's a flower one for, you know, if you want to make it hideous. It can use the rifleman perk as well if you put the rifle stock on it. Or you can do this. I'm actually... That didn't require so much, I would have done that. But you can do the grips, mag. So this also adds in the potential to make 22 LR ammo, so that would be your subsonic 22. Sorry, really tired. Ugh. Iron sights, but when you switch out to the barrel attachment ones, you can add in like fire damage, cryo damage, and a bunch of other cool stuff to it. I want to see if I like to try and keep at least one pistol and one ranged rifle on me. Ooh, actually, pipe pistols. Let's do powerful receiver. I need to go find some more adhesive because I would like to put the marksman stock on it and turn this into another rifle. The bolt action's all well and good, but yeah, but I mean, if you look at this, it's almost always only the last one. This is a quick eject drum mag. So I could easily just put a drum mag on it and have the same effect. Which I have done before, is put a drum mag on a sniper rifle. It's amazing because you have so much power and it doesn't matter now, kind of a thing. You have so much power it doesn't even matter. But I used to rock the laser musket a lot, but I think the zap gun will be a good honorable mention to replace it as lore-wise for me, as it was another concoction created by the denizens of the Commonwealth, used heavily by the Minutemen as a way to help defend themselves due to it being pulled together from scrap parts. As some of those mentioned, it's literally... Oh, here's a Mr. Handy arm. Well, or here's a Mr. Handy thruster. I can use that as a focus. Strap it on. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Oh, I don't have... See if I can find some concrete so I can build my personal favorite chair. More wood. Anything in here? Oh yeah, I can demonstrate what I meant by barricading the garage door. So I'll do stuff like this. Like sometimes I'll even... Stop it. So it's stuff like this where I'll just like build it up, and like this will get placed here, and maybe the ice machine, which is unusable anyways, will get placed there because this is big enough and heavy enough that logically no normal person's going to be able to push that aside. And let's actually move this like this and grab this one from in here, and we'll shove it next to the one that's already out here, helping to create a reinforced barricade. And then maybe we'll grab these. And we'll use this to start creating a bounded box. Let's grab another big tire pile. Like, yeah, someone could climb over this and get in, but it doesn't mean you gotta make it easy on them. Like, seriously, trying to climb a tire pile is not a fun experience if you haven't done it. The fact that that floated told me it was a... Yeah, normally I barricade it a lot different, but I'm going to see if I can't leave it kind of open. Take this. And then we'll place you there. We'll actually move you to here. But this is part of my normal fortification process of just cramming big objects around the garage. But if you look, now there's barely any way to get in here. And that's the general idea. Is just to make it incredibly hard to slip in without making enough noise to wake someone in the settlement up. So I do intend to make this a regular settlement. This isn't just me messing around and only having a settlement to myself. Because again, you're not going to be able to move these things very easily. And then I can take like this cabinet. Oh. Always scrap things that are on top of the walls like that. I'm going to move this cabinet and place this here, push this back a little. And now, it's like I can't jump over all this. Where's that extra tire? And voila, it is now fortified. The garage is now fortified, and then sometimes I'll move this over there too. And even think about it, this is just for like day operations. If it's night, you just... And now you can't get into it in through this way at all. This door, oh congratulations, you can open it, you can't get out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the concrete out of Sanctuary and come back with it. Run faster! Run! 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 I said run! Move it, move it, move it. You like to move it. And that'll resurrect songs from their past that you don't want to remember anymore. We'll grab some ceramic, some rubble, a little bit more wood. There's a little bit of concrete in Sanctuary. Right here. That gives me 12 concrete to work with, which is more than I already had. Dog meat. Time to serve your purpose as a pack mule. Good boy. Charge! So this will allow me to build one of my personal favorite chairs in the game from one of my mods. I love this chair. It looks so comfortable, and it looks like someone who has no idea how to build it would build in real life. A Tesla going into that's a Tesla going into the mechanic shop next door. Well, there's some comedy for you. Probably a pop tire no, they might be going for the suit shop next door. Yeah, I've got a suit shop next door to a mechanics shop, which I'm always trying to refer to as Mechanics Bay for no reason other than the fact that I'm used to calling mechanics. Okay, we'll ignore whatever the hell that was. Thematic and practical. If you don't have it, get it. It's an amazing mod. Deserves way more than oh, not couch. This won't fit a couch. This is my favorite chair. Look at it. It looks so comfortable. Okay, good. This was just me making sure you could actually get into it, because if you ever so slightly block something wrong, you can't get in and out. But look at that. Like, that looks like something someone who has no idea how they're building stuff would build. It's like it's all slapped together. It looks like maybe one screw's holding every piece of wood to the nearest one. Oh, let's see. Trade Emporium. I just want to see if there's anything in here I want. Might do that in the long run, just to add some character. Let's see. Woody's Wasteland stuff. Another beautiful, beautiful mod. Again, does not get as much credit as it deserves. It has a few really nice items in it. Like, look at this door. Look at how awesome this door is. And there's two. And then you've got this other really scrappy one. And then you've got these walls. I mean, you've got a dedicated frame. You can have a shack porch. And a bunch of other nifty stuff. You can have... I don't use their for the most part, I do not use his foundations. Their snapping is absurd. But I love their roof tiles, like... Like, this is a big... But, because they have some that have these really nice overhangs on them. So you can get that effect of an overhanging roof. It has a giant firewall fireplace you can put in. It's got nice L steps. It's got some great little bridges. It's got some... It's got, again, another just absolutely stunning mod of the barrel fireplace. Which, if you look, has a grate on top of it, which would make sense if you built something like this. You're likely going to use it for cooking. And then, is that all? Nope. It includes... If I turn snapping on... It includes the stack to vent it out of the of whatever you've built. Now, I'm going to try something here, because this is actually an idea I just had looking at this. Sometimes you can spin them, sometimes you can't. Because I still want to get some crafting in here, but if I can do this... Actually, let me... If you're wondering what that is, it's just in case I can't delete what I'm about to do. That way I can just revert save. And then if we do... In case you haven't figured out what I was trying to do, I was trying to run it so that it would go right up through... I was going to try and run it through the metal pipe, but I can't, so I'm instead going to do it like... Nope, that's not through. Oh yeah, they've got like wall anchors and all sorts of cool stuff, so like... I don't need the wall anchor because of how I'm doing this. It's sticking out, it is. Let me test. Because then I can just do that and have it attached, but I want to see if I combine a small with a medium. Yeah, we'll do a small and a medium. We won't do the large. Because I don't like how much the large is sticking out. The large straight up and out would have been fine, but I think... Because I'm hoping... Yeah, that looks like it's more what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted it so small that you could barely see it sticking out. Like, if you look at that, barely sticks out. But it is signs that someone's actually hiding in here. But you've also got bucket planters, which are kind of cool. And you've got curtains. Yeah, they're lacy curtains, so I'm not a huge fan. You've got hung up clothing, which I might play with in a bit. Some chopped wood, since, you know... Let's just do... So I like that, because it's like, you're obviously going to be the wood stack support, so it's like if you did a really big one of those, you could have this on it, so it's supported. Wood axe, which I am going to... Ah, yes, the wood chopping stump. Which I love how it's down, and now it looks like it's up. And it's all from just... So you look at that and it's like, yeah, that's something someone do. But because it's also aimed like this, you could also just... For, you know, people who don't care about how well they keep their tools. There are people who do it like this. You know, just leaning up against their wood pile where they can easily get to it. So that's your wood. Now you've got shelf clutter because they have shelves. So it's like, oh, here's all of your food items, which I will be using, in some cutlery. Well, I say cutlery, I should say plates and bowls and the like. But like, I can toss some cram and some water, and oh, here's some Dandy Boy apples and Fancy Lad snack cakes, and Oh, here's some mashed potatoes and some other stuff. And then you've got trellises. Ooh, here we go. This is what I wanted. So I'm proud about how small I've made this so far. You know, if I ever meet whoever made the snapping system for some of this stuff, I'm going to hurt them. Just outright. Some of this is just ridiculous trying to get it to work. I love the little flowers, so like I could place it like really carefully right here, so it looks like my carrying. Want a bucket of milk? You got a bucket of milk. How about a butter churn? You need a butter churn? We got a butter churn. How about a fish tank? Because that's what you need to survive in the wilderness. Milk can, which I will keep because I like it. The Oxhorn tribute, which is actually one of my favorite individual display or resting items. Just some whiskey, some cigars, and a... Well, need a pet gull? We got a pet gull. Come on, everyone needs a pet gull. There's some wheelbarrow items for in the construction. Like, I love this item, which is just a bag full of nails. A noisy working cement mixer. This one is not animated, so it doesn't make noise. Leaning pile of wood, which is a great little decorative item. So if I just say lean it here, put some saw tables down, a pile of lumber that's being used, wheelbarrow. You can make it feel alive. And this is where some of the items from the mist go in. Electrical. So you've got some lights. This nice little candle lanterns. Love it. Because again, in the apocalypse, candle wax can be fairly easy to produce, if you didn't know. God, I've got to stop slouching. Exterior fuse box. With two different styles. An extra tall electrical pylon, which is nice. And then one of the coolest items, a working water wheel. One with a water bottle and one without. And the wheel does spin. And produces 10 power, which isn't too bad. Then we've got some fun furniture, mainly in the form of an armoire. This is what the shirts and coats and whatnot hang into. We've got this awesome little barrel sink, which is going to go right here. You can have this big old galvanized bathtub and this old... I really wish if they went with the ye in front of the... Oh god, it's not even toilet. I just realized it says turlet. The old turlet. And then we've got some other kitchen cabinets, some of which are hanging, some aren't. And another sink if you don't want one as sketch as that one. Which actually, now that I look at it, I want this one. But again, it has some of his quirks, which is really weird. Some really weird snap points, and if memory serves, let me just do... Yeah, I was right. You can. And then we've got defense turrets, stands, which are... These are just nice to have an option as, if you don't want to build your own platforms. And then we've got a windmill that produces water. Again, it's animated. It has a really nice animation on it. We've got barrel water. We've got a water heater. We've got a water tower. And then we have plumbing items just to make it look like the water's coming from somewhere. So if I really wanted to, I could run these pipes off of this. Like I could do... I never know where this one's trying to snap to. I think it's trying to snap to the back of it. But you could run the water line so it's like, oh, that's how water's getting up here. Kind of a thing. We're going to take something. I'm going to check the Curo tab and see if I can't get one of the items I want out of it. Come on, here we go. Utility, resources. Come on. Water supply. So we've got some fun little items here. Again, and some of them are static. I wish he put actual build cost to these and not just caps. I feel like the caps was a cop-out. But like I could do this and I might do it. See, that's my biggest complaint about the Curo tab is a lot of his items came in the form of are charged caps rather than resources. And I do feel that it kind of ruins his mod more. Like, I mean, then because you look at this, and it's like, this wouldn't be 50 caps, but I love it so much. Because it's so overbuilt, so scrappy. They've got some nice defense post stuff, like the Scram. And there are versions of this that don't include the guard post action on it. So if say I wanted this just as a deck piece, I could have it. Same with this one. This is a super nice static guard post out of a shipping container. I love using it. Some guard. And then you got punji boards. Gotta love punjies. It's like, here, have a machete on a stick. Why? I don't know. I'll probably be using these later on. Oh, the panopticons that you can get. I wish he made like a super small one. But like, you got a security camera you can place, which I might actually do. Because I think you need... And some of the cameras too, it's like, it's a Mr. Handy Eye. And a couple different colors. You've got actual regular cameras. And the thing is, you don't need to hook them up into power. So if I select the version that doesn't produce defense, which I'm fine with, then I can just, come on, come here, come to daddy. Place it here, and it's like I have security. And then I just gotta figure out somewhere to put it. Something, and then I think this is, these are cheat items. They just produce the 3 producible resources for a set amount of caps with nothing going on. I do occasionally use these. Usually I use them in conjunction with something. Oh, sorry again. Oh. So I'll use it like for a bar. I'll attach this to it because I view a bar as producing food and not a passive item. Or as passive as it is. And then you do have some just your classic variations on vendors. This is nice just because they are colored. I've never gotten these ones to work. Like, you can work them as a vendor. Nav mesh helpers. Which is kind of nice. I don't think I'd ever use this, but, you know, they're nice to have. Ooh, I could do... Oh, what the? Okay. That's new. Some of this stuff has been getting updated, and I haven't been paying attention to it. So all I'm going to do is... Can I get the one with just the wire? There it is. Now comes the fun of trying to get this thing to want to place. There we go. And I don't think... I'm just going to check real quick. Yeah, it doesn't... See, that's my biggest complaint about, again, Kurotab. This mattress should be a usable mattress. But it's not. But I love this little aspect, so now I can have... If I go beds, ground... military cot mattress... Boom. Now you can go, oh, it folds up into the wall. Which now it's like, oh, that's how it takes up less space. Space, when you have a space this cramped, and this is the architect in me coming out. And no, I did graduate from architecture, so this isn't just me being pretentious. In a space this small, you want to think about places that can be folded away. This is a perfect example. You fold it away out of sight. I think it's raining in game. Nope, just wind. I mean, this is probably the first giveaway that this isn't what it looks, what you think it is. But now, I'll move that. I can put a little... We're going to actually play with this just a little. I want it back a little bit further than it was. Tables off. No, not office. Home. Tiny little end table right here. And now that'll probably get the ox horn thing on it. And they might try and fit a couple of those mini... Ooh, back and there we go. Because head cannon wise, it's like at the where. See, this is something you wouldn't normally see, so I don't care about it. Yeah, but if you look, this thing outside of a little hole here, which I can solve. Bobblehead display. Ah, yes, the bookcase door, in case you want to build a secret little spot. Down, 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 down. Like, I haven't decked. I'm still thinking. So, do I want to try and cram some of the items I'm thinking about into this, or do I want to hold off? Well, let's. In case you have not yet noticed, I like to ramble a lot. Probably more than's entirely healthy, but, well, mental health has never been a strong suit of mine, or really a care. Oh, let's just very carefully. Like, again, you're gonna have shelves everywhere. You're gonna tuck stuff anywhere you can fit it. So, like, the holotapes. Where do I want to stuff the holotapes? Ooh, right between the shoulder. Yeah. Knick-knack shelf. I'm not going to use that one. Already used that one. Don't care about that one. Already used it. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, sorry. I've been neglecting my character. Let me just eat some stuff here. Just doctor's bag, a little bit of leather. See the one that's got stuff hanging out of it. I like that a little bit better. Just these are all bobblehead stands, so I'm going to ignore them. Ooh, comic bin. Perfect. Empty bottle bin. Medical storage, because you know everyone keeps that stuff around. Post-war beer cooler. That actually cools your beer. Come on, move it. We've already looked in there. Wall decorations. How about some posters? You like rum? I'm sure you do. Here, have some pure old rum from Roosters. What do we got? Ah. Goat. It's trying to hang on trying to look at it. Thank you. Some Gwyneth, some vodka. Know thy enemy. Oh, that's awesome. A Vault 111 Devil. Sorry, that's getting used. That's too awesome not to. Let me go get more cloth. That's an awesome poster. Beware the Demon 111. Now, I'm not going to scrap these. Hello. Oh, right, that's for that's for one of the Creation Club items. Jungle Stories. That's what I'm talking about. They are everywhere. So now I do more damage to Yao Guai per level. Yeah, I haven't even looked for those. I just happen to be... Sorry again. I happen to be scrapping at the time. And like I said, they are in weird places. Like there could have been one in here. Oh, sorry, that popped something sneezing there. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, it's raining again. Oh, so. Ugh. Nope, pre-war money, that's... But no, I'm gonna leave the... Have you seen this dog? For a reasonable price, we've got... The accessibility sign would be very ironic on this. Too many damn cents. Some of these aren't coming up because I don't have glass. Oh, that's beautiful. Some of these posters are kind of awesome. Oh. Jason's, yes. Yes, Pikmin. Come on, back you go. Back, 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 back. I kind of like the who needs drugs. No, seriously, I sold them. That one's beautiful. Up Salmons or to stay away from chems. You cannot expect both. General. It's like, Preston, you can't expect me to help settlements or stay away from chems. You cannot get both. I love that. The funny thing is, I've never really cared about Preston constantly giving me more settlements. As long as it isn't the one I was literally just at and up armored. Armored enough that they could push back an invading army by themselves. Oh, we are definitely putting the bathrobe in here. Ah, the Blue Danube. Been a while since I heard this one. Need a cat behind. Cat Bahuti. Yeah, because that's what... it's the issue with building in here. Some of this isn't going to sit as nice. Ah, yes, the wall-mounted fire extinguisher, which we'll put right there. A gun case. Yes. I can still catch that, right? Yes, okay, good. Wrap around. Oh, the mattress is coming through. Oh, stop. Freaking lagging. Jesus. Ugh. So that didn't come... well, that didn't push its way through, which I'm fine with. Oh yeah, the pool ball display. Hey, shelf. Because I'm actually going to put a curtain in. Not the Nuka-Cola one. I like the 43. Because this is another one of those, it'd be logical to toss a curtain on it. Oh. Oh, it's not a home until you have a set of dog chew toys. A Baraxo brand spray cleaner. How about some moisturizing cream? Ah, need a bone wind chime? Ah, here we go. Okay, I think I'm going to... Oh, let's put the door on, and then I think I'm going to call it for a day on this stream. Mainly because I have got to get out of this chair before I lose my mind. That's going to have to be fixed. Well, that's a tomorrow problem. Well, thank you for coming. Wait. Oh. Come on, where are you? Why the hell is that there? Oh, once again, thank you for coming. And have a wonderful day.